And welcome back to the Backlog, where we continue to play through every video game ever. And thanks for joining us today for some more Space Marine. How's it going, Dan?
Fantastic. I love the Space Marine. I love the 40Ks. Love the lore. Let's go squash some dudes with your jetpack.
Oh, yeah.
The door's locked. You have to...
Oh, I have to jetpack over. Oh, that's clever.
Yeah, they're like, no, you're going to learn how to use
this jetpack is violent.
I mean, it's 40K. Everything is violent.
And I'm supposed to assume... Oh, yeah, that's right. X is my slam. Where's some dudes I can smash?
I think you got to get into it.
Where you at, dudes?
There you go.
I hear them. There's a couple.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh, yes! It's also an AoE.
Nice. Oh, and I can just immediately...
if you land directly on them, I'm pretty sure they just get well,
get
you know,
smashed.
It's where in 40K where they get the pink mist. The pink slime for chicken nuggets. It's orcs that got jump padded on.
Where am I getting hit from? Oh.
Everywhere.
That's so good.
Is that not just like the funnest thing?
It's pretty satisfying stuff here.
Just popping,
pop in, drop on them.
Yep. Like, I could be doing a variety of moves, but
I know it's really like, wow, what do I do? What do I choose? It's all of them. Okay, where's the next?
yeah, it's great. It's interesting some of the interpretations that they've made to get some of the, especially in this format.
Oh man.
To get some of the more powerful guns, and like they try and fit them into roles in this game.
More powerful guns, like which ones?
Like say like a melt-a-gun.
Okay.
Which you're Tyranid, so you're not. Like,
I know. I don't. That's the thing. Okay. So in the tabletop game, I play the alien.
Your xenomorph.
Your xenomorph
Zergs.
Equivalent. Yeah. Your Zerg actually is a better.
Your Xenozergs.
Yeah. Xenozerg. So they're like dudes. What are aliens, and they consume everything, and they look really cool, but they don't really have the same guns that the Space Marines have. So when it comes to like these basic references that a lot of people will understand that have played the game,
you're still learning.
I'm still learning, and it's I'm kind of clueless when it comes to the naming and what it means, like what the power level of all of these weapons even means.
Yeah, basically. So just a shorthand, a melt-a-gun in the tabletop game is like, well, I'm going to get fairly close to this tank. I'm going to shoot my melt-a-gun, and now that tank has melted. Hence the name Melt-a-Gun.
It sounds orky to me, honestly.
Well, like, but also, they call their flamethrowers flamers, and that's like what the Marines and Imperial Guard call them.
That's very insensitive.
Whatever. It's how it works. They're effective against infantry. Weird.
Wait, where am I getting shot from?
Up higher.
Oh, never mind those guys. ain't got time for that. Oh, here we go.
Get it. Yes. Oh, so satisfying.
And then one for health.
Right. Like your orc guns are like shootas, and choppas are your weapons and things.
Okay. Blades and okay. Yeah.
Just like sort of.
And they're themed.
They're
themed.
Hunks of metal
sort of.
that are kind of sharp. Kind of.
So how did they learn what the Tyranid guns are called? Because I mean, Tyranids don't. Exactly,
well, they just say spore gun and like.
Well, the Devourers and I think like a Flesh Ripper. Maybe?
Also, I'm sure there's a lore on what.
I don't want to bump that, do I?
What the Imperium calls it? Oh, you were close enough.
Nice.
You did take damage. That was good.
Nice.
The Imperium probably just has like, well, we've internally codenamed that.
Myself.
Your shield's still up. You're fine.
Yeah, and we can do this.
Oh
yes.
Tough day for you, orc. What this game really needs is like a mini map that just says, dude, they're bad guys over here.
And now we have Fury mode.
Right on.
Oh, look at that. Those dudes are just waiting for me.
But yeah.
Deal with it.
I assume the Tyranids have different names for things internally, but you know.
Yeah. They're a hive mind, so I don't know how much internal there is. It's more just like, we just kind of evolved these things.
Right. But you can't do that on an entry. You could take screeching sound weapon or screeching sound weapon or low guttural sound.
I mean,
weapon.
that assumes that any of them are actually communicating with each other.
They are. There's been. I mean, that's why they have synapse, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Well, that's just so that the hive can maintain control.
Right, but that's communication.
After that, they just go feral.
Right, but still communication. I stand by my point.
Yeah, sure. I think of it more as like they just got out of range of the remote control.
I mean, fair enough. But like, here's the thing: is like, if they're autonomous, they can actually. If it's a high enough class Tyranid, it will actually kind of establish its own control, and then like it will start operating. It won't just go.
Again,
feral.
I'm not a lore guy.
No. Like it isn't. It isn't. That's the best answer.
I'm applying my own internal logic. What am I stuck on there?
It's slightly more nuanced than that. Is all I can say. Like, I'm not an expert on the Tyranid stuff.
Oh, I lost my jetpack.
Yeah, you took it off a while ago because you're indoors.
I was thinking about Tyranids. wishing I was killing Tyranids instead of orcs.
Are you just going to start crying? I'm sorry, I was just thinking about Tyranids again.
I was just thinking about Tyranids again.
Going back on the memes.
I mean, I do like to run. So.
Clearing this place will take days.
Yes, it will.
Guardsmen cannot survive that long. We find a way.
This has got to be that
Destroy
dude.
the guard.
Why didn't I like?
What else has he been in? What else has he been?
He's the dude that does. Do you see the Guy Ritchie Sherlock Holmes?
Yes.
I think he's the dude that does Blackthorn.
Okay. Yeah, you got a Vengeance Launcher. Yeah, that's all right.
Oh, that's right. That's what I just saw. He's in Kingsman.
Okay, got
He's
it.
in Kingsman. That's right. He plays Merlin in Kingsman.
Got it.
Pretty sure it's that dude, but I'm not positive.
Right on.
Sounds a lot like him. All you British people sound the same to me.
Press forward.
Where am I going?
That way, towards the door.
The other door, the one that I was going for in the first place.
Yes, but now you have a Vengeance Launcher, which is a grenade launcher that's like a sticky bomb launcher.
Is that over there?
Yes.
Sticky bomb launcher. Is it remote detonate as well?
I forget.
Or is it just a timer?
In fact, it's actually not. That's one that they designed especially for this game, but GW approved it.
It's GW approved.
So it's like sort of.
Okay.
It's not canon, but canon.
Almost canon.
See, here's the thing: is with 40K, there's
These
a lot.
doors are great, by the way.
Oh, that's fantastic, right?
Weird skull thing sliding down in the floor.
Right. Well. Ooh, yep.
Okay.
That's
it's just sitting there.
hit reload.
Aha, yep, reload does it.
That's what I thought. I guess, but suck it, orcs. A lot of the old school Imperial technology is that might be a human brain in there that operates that door.
Oh,
Because servitors are basically like, hey, you sinned against the Emperor, or you're just dead and we still think you'll be useful. We're going to lobotomize you and turn you into a servant.
Is there a dude that I missed there?
There's a couple. So, yeah. So, servitors, former people. That's why they're made out of skulls.
Okay, so that's what all these skulls are.
Potentially.
Just like,
Potentially. I don't know for certain, but probably.
I mean, it's got an eyepiece that looks like a legit skull wired up to a thing.
Why build a processor when you can just lobotomize a human and have one?
I mean, the brain is the most powerful processor, isn't it?
Melt a bomb.
Ooh, that's magical. It's smaller than I would have thought.
Well, you gotta sculpt it on a mini.
Oh, right. I guess all of this is fairly accurate to the miniatures for the tabletop
I could
game.
show you the sprues that came on. You could actually equip models with melt-a-bombs. It's a thing.
Oh, y'all get stomped.
And chopped.
And chopped in half.
You've been
that's a good time.
chopped. Is that what they say on the cooking show?
Yes,
chopped?
absolutely.
Oh, fantastic.
That is absolutely how that works.
Well.
Oh, man, look at that. Just
yep.
half a dude.
Yeah. Again, fun fact about orcs. They're actually plants.
They still bleed red.
Yep. They still bleed like people. Good enough for me. Plant people. Plant. Sorry. Not going to go down that road.
I mean, that road does not end.
Yes. Yeah.
You just keep saying it.
Yep. Look like orcs, bleed like people.
Oh, that's pretty good. I like it.
You're right. I can't stop.
You cannot stop. It doesn't stop.
And
I'll
it don't stop.
I'll drink your life force, sir. Thank you.
Your blood heals me. And no, we're not demons.
Fury, is it worth furying right now?
Nah.
Yeah, there's too few left.
Just make sure to... Oh, never mind. I said make sure to...
Nah, that one's gone already.
Kill them with... But that's the way you came in. Turn around. The door was locked.
Oh, right, the locked door. I had to clear the wave to unlock the door.
Yep.
Got it.
2010 game design.
Can do.
In fact, you could say 2017 game design still.
Okay, now unrelated to this, at least currently, Chaos Space Marines.
Actually, no, we got the multiple bomb we're going.
Oh.
Yes, Chaos Space Marines.
So you have the good guy, or quote-unquote good guys.
Right.
The Ultramarines and their...
You have humanity.
Their like. And I guess maybe we step it back even a little bit more. So chaos is just like a force from what they call the warp.
Yes, the warp is kind of like a dimension in between dimensions, let's say. And it's
like the astral plane, or
yeah, basically. And the best way to explain the warp is in this universe. Basically, this is the best example I heard. Is if enough people believe in Santa Claus becomes an entity in the warp and exists.
Okay, so the belief trope.
Yeah, it's like the belief trope, but it's also, but it manifests.
Therefore, it exists. Wait,
but,
is that the same?
Yeah, that's okay. Good. But the way it manifests is what matters. It's
like, got it.
So it's but there are primal forces in the warp, and there's things like
and that's chaos, right?
Yes,
so
chaos is
yes. And the chaos that includes all the demons and
right.
So
demons are a manifestation of almost humanity's fears and desires and everything else made into something in the warp that aren't tangible until there's like rifts and holes in the warps and they can be pulled through, and they need a certain amount of, if you want to call it faith or warp power or warp energy, there's a number of ways that sustains them in our realm, but they can't just exist on their own.
Okay. Interesting.
Okay,
but
anyway,
then there's like gods in the warp, essentially.
Because enough
gods.
people hold them up as gods, they are gods. Essentially. They've got enough of a following, and they are powerful enough within the warp. And what they represent is, like, you have basically a god of war and bloodshed and anger, who is, I mean, he is a god because those emotions don't exactly go away. There's a fair amount of that. Just body shot him out. Yes. So
yeah, okay, and then but the Imperium, they and everybody else basically uses the warp
to travel.
So it's like a wormhole through.
It's actually closer to, like, if you imagine like folding space, that concept of warp travel, that you kind of, because in the warp, time and space and like distance mean nothing. So you could travel, but you have instances of this ship jumped into warp travel, but showed up 2,000 years later than when it left.
So it's Event Horizon.
That can happen. It doesn't always.
Sam Neill just shows up.
So this is also where you get into the Emperor, because a lot of people worship him, even though when he was alive, he's like, hey, don't worship me, and then kind of stopped. Anyway, that's what gets complicated. But he is worshipped as a god, and it's the light of his very psychic presence that humanity uses to navigate the warp itself.
Serpentine works, folks. Serpentine does work.
Orcs aren't great shots, so it works well. But yeah, that's how they navigate this.
And that's how they get from one end of the galaxy to the other. And I always thought that was kind of interesting,
like
because Tyranids don't use the warp.
Right.
They just travel very slowly through space.
Yes, and they've also developed a way to, the shadow in the warp is what it's called, that they're not just, oh, these guys are mean. When they get low health, they'll freak out. See that one with red eyes? They also hit real hard when they go red-eyed.
Yeah, they can just beat on that guy. He ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, right?
He's tanking them all for me.
Plot armor. Best armor. You can just backstep it like, yeah, what? What you got? What do you got? Come on.
As long as they're tanking, I can just pop them.
Yeah, that won't always be the case, but good call.
I mean, for now. Ooh, like right now.
Here, Captain.
But yeah. So
so you have Space Marines,
yes,
and
genetically created by the Emperor,
right? And as they are traveling through the warp, they get lost and become chaos, or is it just like over time, if you travel through the warp enough, you're gonna become a chaos?
They actually have shields on spaceships to prevent the warp interfering with them.
Okay, so warp radiation,
but those can fail.
Shielding,
yeah, that can fail. Oh, I do love this part. This is a
look at these bombs.
This is like
fantastic.
This is like a planetary defense would have this kind of. This isn't even a big deal. Also, push that thing.
Push the shell.
I
mean, that is a shell.
Yes. So a number of things happened during the Horus Heresy, but this is where you had a number of factions.
Now that's another thing. I don't know what that is.
Okay. Okay. So we're in 41, right?
No.
No. 40. No, we're in the 41st millennium.
Okay.
In the 31st millennium, Space Marine legions. Some of you have heard this before, but basically the greatest Primarch, which is basically a leader of the Space Marines, where the Space Marines come from genetically. They're like super Space Marines, let's say.
Do I go down there?
No, you go forward or back. I can't remember. Just try going forward. See what that gets us. Probably not. Probably back to the elevator.
Not a door.
Basically, willfully started following chaos. and that became what's called the Horus Heresy because they were led by Horus.
Oh, okay.
And
So dude like turned his back on the
basically he had daddy issues. They wrote in the story he's just like, my dad, the Emperor, doesn't pay enough attention to me.
So basically every story ever.
He's super emo, and it's kind of sad because he's supposed to be this great tactician and all these things. He's like, yeah, but we'll follow chaos. Screw my dad. He wasn't nice to me.
We're gonna welcome in the crazy.
Right, and then slowly it's the corruption started.
Oh, geez, one of these guys.
Fury mode.
Oh yeah. Come on, Fury. There we go. Oh, geez.
But your health is just coming back.
He is a truck. Get wrecked.
You killed him. Nice.
Yeah.
Shoulder charge him to death.
Fury charge.
But yeah, and then actually some of the Primarchs that fell are now demon princes.
Just so much of that, like
It's 20 years of lore.
bureaucracy of the hierarchy of Space Marines
And where they come from, yeah.
and what a Primarch is and why he
So basically,
why he matters.
Real
and
simple. The Emperor created the Primarchs. Primarchs are kind of, if there's a hierarchy, it's Emperor, Primarch, Space Marines.
Okay.
You use the genetic stock from the Primarchs to create the Space Marines. So each Space Marine actually takes after their Primarch genetically because their genetic code is being rewritten to make them into a superhuman, and also they do end up developing the traits of that
Of that Primarch.
of
that
that
came
Primarch.
from.
So you have like the Blood Angels that do have a
Weird
thing called
genetic.
the Black Rage and the Red Thirst that have are
Okay.
things that have triumphed that like they've developed where like the Black Rages they just lose their minds and are angry all the time.
What do we have here? Oh, ammo for the everything else.
Yeah. I know you could swap out weapons if you don't have them. Anyway, yeah. So like things like that, or like the Space Wolves all grow fangs,
Oh, okay.
and yeah, it just
Somebody's
stuff like
getting
that.
freaky with the genetics in that one.
Yeah. I mean, and that's,
Making them wolf people.
yeah, like they're like Viking wolf people
Kind of cool.
because here's the thing is like name a thing you're into, and there's somewhere in 40K something that ticks that box.
Yeah, true. They do hit all the archetypes.
I mean, you want
very nicely.
Yeah, I have I don't know because they keep they tweak the lore every now and then, and kill. You gotta. There you go. Health packs.
Must have health packs.
But like,
ooh, we're getting too many. No. Come
But
to
like-
me, health
yeah.
pack.
you have the Necrons, which are like the undead zombie space Egyptians.
It's a little crazy in y'all. Oh, it's because there's a dude shooting me as well. I did not notice that.
Yeah, I saw that. I was gonna wait till you kind of cleared things out a little bit better.
Die, shooty guys. There we go. Now they're dead. And I need to be better at getting back on the mic.
Oh man, it's been sounding good in my ears, but
All
like, I haven't noticed it. Otherwise, I was like, hey,
It was only for just a moment there, and I was like, oh, wait.
I don't think you're
need
really
to
talking.
be better at this.
Anyway.
There we go.
any further lore questions that I can enlighten you with?
I mean, they're kind of endless, but
Yeah, fair enough.
it's not like a anymore. It's like a well, when it comes to mind, I guess
That's good enough for now. I guess it's nothing satisfying because you like I don't want to go deep
so
enough.
It's so dense, and it's so like I'd have to go back so far
It's
to get into
great.
like.
I love it though.
It is, and it's cool. Like I like hearing about it. It's just hard to get it in a very like efficient kind of way. Like
I will suggest if you really want to know the lore, there's a guy on YouTube named Arch Warhammer,
okay,
and he goes so deep into lore, like he has videos on
and he does like 40K
and the old fantasy.
Okay.
He hates Age of Sigmar, so none of that. In fact, I think he has a rant video on Age of Sigmar, but that's about it. Which is the new fantasy setting. But 40K, yeah, there's a ton of stuff on that. Even like, why do they even still have melee weapons and cavalry in this future? So I'd say check him out. He's going to be like. He might. I mean, I might be getting stuff
be
terribly
a little
wrong.
too deep,
but
huh?
he has like I think it's a 45-minute video explaining how the warp works.
Oh wow! Okay,
So I mean,
so
it's lore.
ooh, that's okay. That's like an undertaking to get caught up on 40K.
Hey, guess what?
lore.
It's lore that has been around and slightly changing for 20, 25 years, 30
it's
years.
a lot of time.
I mean, it's an undertaking. But you know what?
Yeah,
It's
like,
great.
Like getting into any like classic fantasy type books and things like that.
Also, he hates Eldar, so it's
Okay.
It's entertaining. He'll do your lore, but you know.
Well, and all the 40K stuff's like analogs to fantasy stuff.
Most of it,
for
yeah.
the most part.
Yeah.
Like, they all kind of have their counterparts.
I'm still so upset they killed off the squats.
Oh yeah,
Space dwarfs. Yeah. Then they're like, oh, the Tyranids ate them. They're gone now.
They were just so delicious. The Tyranids couldn't resist.
Which I mean, power armored dwarves.
Power armored dwarves. I mean, it's kind of what they added
pick up
to.
I think that's your shooty seal.
A new thing. Oh, nice.
Marksman mode.
Is that like bullet time? And
yes.
Okay.
I think here it is.
Free allows you to enter marksman mode. Time slows down, allowing you to play shots with lethal precision. I mean, all the shots are usually lethal, but
right. But lethal precision.
Yeah. So fury mode and then just aim. Okay, cool.
And it does not affect turreted weapons. So quit trying to cheese it, you tool.
All right. That's fine. Cool.
Okay. Good. Maybe pop it off on this next room.
You think maybe they would want me to use it?
Oh, actually, I remember.
But I want to do it right here.
I remember struggling with this room.
You know, I vaguely remember this too as a thing, something that was a little more difficult than I wanted.
Right, because at some point they start throwing in squigs and things at you. I think. Oh, look at that!
But I don't. I think this may be where I fell off. Like it may have been this room that stopped me playing the first time.
I'm here for you.
Okay.
I will regale you with lore and
like
encouragement.
Next phase happening.
Yep. Because I think you have to push the
push a. Okay. Cool.
Then we put it back. Leandros, get the shell into that
Oh.
loader.
Oh no. I
you.
cover him. Got it.
Start pushing Leandros. Scrub. Look at a little grot action here.
Die, grot. Reload real quick. All right. There's some dudes. Okay, this is probably where they want me to do my...
I would switch to your Stalker Bolter and give them the business.
Fair point.
Stick it.
Oh, that is good.
I feel all right.
It's nice slow-mo.
We did also adjust the sensitivity, so...
Yeah, so I'm
that guy's still
feeling
alive.
a little bit better. Oh, that one is too.
And you're over. Grenade. Roll. Combat roll.
Oh, right.
Or take the hit, you know.
I can take it. I mean, Space Marine, right?
Like I said, you're gonna run. You're gonna fail that 3-up save at some point.
Yeah, people not familiar with dice mechanics. Oh, hello. Let's do this, boyos.
Get that. Oh,
there was a squig in there.
Mm-hmm.
There was a squig in there.
Called it.
My bad. Busy sniping dudes.
Like we're still in the planetfall section. We land. We blow up artillery. Left.
Space Marines.
That is fun to do, isn't it?
It's real
Space Marines. Oh, pick up your purity seal again, I guess.
Oh, yeah. They're making me do the whole shindig again.
Yeah, they're like, no, when we checkpointed you, we're not giving you anything
these
else.
Guys don't mess around.
Again, 2010 game design. Also, are you using your marksman mode? We showed you how to use marksman mode.
We just gave you marksman mode. Why aren't you using it?
If you try turning it off and back on again.
Yeah, deal with it.
So good.
Oh,
like he yells, "I'll kill you for that!" Like he wouldn't kill you for anything else. Also, I love the fake Latin inscription on the bottom of the shell.
Is it fake?
Well, they always use like the Imperium and
only the Emperor is all.
Mercy is a sign of weakness. I love that. That's on a disposable artillery shell.
They've got a thing they do.
There's an aesthetic there. I like saying aesthetic.
Aesthetic. Yeah.
Yes, I know I do.
They've got an attitude, so
yeah,
right on. Good for them.
I want to believe that each of them say something different. Repent for your end is near, or just you need to move. He's dead. Nice. I think you one-shot him no matter what in that mode.
Nah, it looks like... Oh, come on. See, sometimes, like, I know... Oh, no, I'm stuck. I know I'm a Space Marine and it's supposed to be tough. And
no, but here's the thing is, when I played it on hard, was hiding behind cover all the time.
I kind of wish I had like the ability to
Just,
actually stay in cover.
Your Vengeance Launcher might... get that. Get squig. Okay. Your Vengeance Launcher could actually let you plant some...
Plant some bombs out there.
yeah.
I need to get one of those bigger dudes over here so I can health pack.
Yep. There you got your shield back, so you're safe. After a fashion. Oh, it's gone. Shield is gone. Oh, because squig. Also, no iframes
no
for squigs.
Iframes, yeah.
I'm going to suggest the Vengeance Launcher.
All right.
No, I mean, play how you want it.
I'm still learning how to do this, so.
Yeah. I mean,
and I am aware that this is a difficult portion of this.
Like I said, I remember getting kind of hung up here a little bit as well.
Should be all loaded
also grenades,
up.
yeah.
I did toss a grenade earlier.
Well, I mean, if you're not sure where the squigs are, just grenade in there.
How many? I've got 18 Vengeance launchers.
And remember, you can actually, I think you can shoot a bunch, and it's not until you hit the reload button that they go off.
Oh, okay. If that's how that works, I can like set up a whole thing.
Mm.
Yep. Still Space Marines. Guys.
Still Spice Marines.
Still Space Marines.
Yeah, they did kind of overdo it on that. I mean, I kind of like it, but at the same time, well, by the end of the game, you won't be fighting just orcs.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's not just
That's
Marines
good.
versus orcs. They kind of have to.
If it really was the entire game of just like Space Marines v Orcs,
Yeah.
that would be a little. Oh, dang it! Wasting a shot.
I do like the orc war boss in this, though. He is great. He is just so very orky.
Come on, dudes.
Leandro, start pushing. Orcs, let's start fighting.
Where are you at, Orcs? Get sniped. There's one. Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why is that happening?
I don't know.
I have no control.
That's weird. That was crazy. I wonder if something shook the ground or something.
Maybe. That was strange. It's probably. Oh, I can't shoot through that. That's stupid.
That sucks. Again, I know it's no excuse. 2010. I'm not even sure it was 2010. It might have been 2009.
Oh gosh. Something near me. This isn't good.
Yeah, like a bunch of guys and squigs. Grenade and roll. There's squigs in the back there. There. Squig. Nice. So if you trigger them, you can roll away before they blow up. Ooh, nice. Or, yeah, you can corner kite him.
Yeah, I'm just going to hang out here. This seems to work.
I forget what his name is. He's not Leandros, but...
Oh, big guy.
Careful. You do not have enough fury to... And
Ooh,
there it is,
we
there it is,
go.
there it is. Be the good one, be the good one, be the good one. Yes, yes. Chew through that.
Oh, yeah, beauty.
I love that he's screaming and you shove your chainsword down his screaming mouth. You need some guys on the ground to...
I do. I need to get out of the
Or
line of sight
be able to
there.
fury, because if you fury, you'll just start regenning health. So yeah, plink away at these guys. Shield's back up.
Shield is back, and I got some dudes coming in, but nothing big.
Just melee them. Nice. Watch for squigs.
swinging.
Watch for squigs. Oh yeah, I guess Vengeance Launcher. He's almost there. He's almost there.
Where's the squig?
Oh, is he shooting again? Yeah, he's done.
Cool. So what I want to do is clear out these idiots up here. Don't look at me.
There you go.
Don't look at me.
I wouldn't waste it now, but if you do get into a pinch, Fury mode will heal you. Yeah, I guess it's enough to you're just going to blow up this whole building.
Might as well, really. I mean,
Eh.
they sent 3 of us anyway.
Remember, this is acceptable level of damage to a Forge world.
I mean, great great set pieces for this whole thing.
Right.
It's
There's this
kind of rad.
ridiculously large gothic sci-fi setting that's just... There's so many bits and pieces that fit in the 40K universe that just...
We'll get their supplies now.
Captain Titus, you are a man of your word, my lord. Thank you.
What is your situation, Lieutenant?
We're gathering our wounded and are heading to the Andres habitation block to establish an outpost. With the cannon down, our support craft will land there.
Very well. My battle brothers and I must secure any operational Warlord-class Titans before the Orcs can loot them.
Good luck.
The Titan Manufactorum. That's what I mean by like the fake Latin.
Oh, right, yeah. I have noticed that. I always wondered if it was like had any basis in reality.
I really don't know. I just know it's commonly referred to as stuff like that. It's just...
Everything's in Aurum.
Yeah. Yes.
I speak 40K. Yeah, you better run.
Yeah, look at them. They're just like, nope, we done.
Pretty generous with the ammo.
I mean, you
That's
kind
good. I like it.
Yeah.
Get wrecked. One little dude.
You were too slow, little orc. Or, sorry, greenskin is what they tend to call them.
Oh, right.
The greenskins.
Greenskins.
Or the green tide, as they are sometimes known. Because, you know,
Lots of them.
lots of them.
Feels like that sometimes.
I've seen some instances and read of some stuff where it is literally just, as far as the eye can see, just orcs on an open battlefield.
I wonder why they like.
Their work
Oh.
outlived all of them.
Forgot. Momentum.
Yeah.
So much momentum when you run.
Yeah, it's great. It's great.
The iconography for orcs is pretty rad.
It's yeah.
Orc train?
Orc train.
Did the lieutenant not say these tracks went to the complex as in the Titans? That thing is a battering ram.
Board the ram. Like,
Board the ram.
it's not even a train anymore. Just a means to an end.
Oh, let's do this.
In the RTS, Dawn of War, the Imperial Guard have what are called commissar units. Oh, you need to heal. Oh, no, sorry, that was just your
That
shield.
was a yield.
That was just your shield. Looked like your health was gone. But they're called commissars. And they often execute people to keep the arrest in line. But they had a battle cry that they often yell when you charge into combat. There's glory. Oh, quick. Glory to the first man to die. And you're like, what? But, you know, that was that orc that you shoulder charged. He was looking for glory.
Oh, yeah.
And then
I got
he
your
died.
glory right here.
Yep. Like, I got a fistful of Emperor's Light to give you.
Oh, man. No, I'll kill you first. Oh, that's not good.
Yep.
That's not good at all.
Emergency fury if you need to. Or just, you know, run your chainsaw through that dude. That
Don't
makes you feel
mind
better
if I
too.
do.
I like that he's just like, it doesn't actually heal him. He just feels better about himself. It's like, yeah.
Sometimes I gotta remember not to sprint because it kills dudes.
He says as he sprint towards dudes.
I'm like, stop, shoulder charge, or like stun charge.
Oh. Yes.
Heal. Let me heal back up real quick.
I also like the
Oh,
orcs
that feels better.
yelling, I'll kill you for that, when they, like, yeah, you'll do that anyway. They'll kill you for breathing. They are an unruly lot.
Oh, enjoy Enjoy that one.
That one's for free.
Oh, you stole my kill.
Last hit.
What a jerk.
Whatever. I think your ratio is way better. Your efficiency is way higher.
Yes. They're always so surprised. I thought they would have heard me coming.
Like, I wonder sometimes if some of these lower level guys just have like goldfish memories. Oh, I think you
Yeah,
have some
the
fury
time has
targets.
come.
Yes,
Oh, except I just nuked everybody around me.
with your initial burn.
Yep.
It's quick. In fury mode, you take less damage. I'm guessing.
Clearly. Didn't even get all the way through my shield. All right, then. That was... Okay, yeah.
Just
I
turn to
guess
your companions.
the way to use cooldowns.
Be like, why aren't you guys using fury mode?
Seriously, they got purity seals, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
We all got them in the same supply drop.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, Space Marines at this level should have a couple of purity seals anyway.
You would think so.
Also, painting purity seals, I really like it because you do a lot of different colors on your models, and then purity seal to add, just a good accessory.
That is one thing that I kind of think is really cool.
Yeah.
Like, I do enjoy iconography of all sorts.
Right.
And purity seals are really cool looking.
Yeah. Also, I mean, the more like monk-like aspects of like some of the Space Marine models are great with like the cloaks,
yeah.
like fully armored dudes like you see on the screen
wearing
here,
a robe,
wearing like robes and hoods, or like having tabards and things like that. Just over that, just looks really neat.
It is a great universe.
Also, train time.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Is this a heist?
Yeah.
Now to stop this ram. Time to impact.
No more than 6 minutes.
Time enough.
Oh, is this timed?
Well, we're gonna find out. Probably not. Not on this difficulty. Because it'd be like, they'd give you infinite fury for that, I would imagine.
Ooh, that'd be rad.
So, fun fact: Space Marines don't have to sleep for nearly as long as anybody else. They can go weeks. Also, when they do sleep, they can selectively shut off different parts of their brains so they can stay awake and sleep at the same time. Not even joking. That's the thing.
Oh,
So
man. That's
they're-
kind of dopey, honestly.
They're like, well, but basically the idea is they're resting the parts of their brain that they don't
Yeah,
need.
they don't need it
And they can
currently.
switch it back on when they need to, so they can stay awake and rest.
That's real weird.
They have a second heart, and they can survive in vacuum for just a couple of minutes.
Just a couple minutes.
Genetic engineering.
It only can go so far.
Well, yeah. Just throwing out marine facts.
Hot tips.
Just talking about marine stuff.
I
Oh,
just-
no.
I just got nuked.
I would roll
Come on,
right
stop,
now.
stop, stop.
Oh,
There we go.
Oh, nice. Give him the business. He wants to taste it. Oh, no, he's not getting it. He's just getting the fist.
Die.
The Imperial. No, I said the Imperial Fist. That's a different Space Marine
That
chapter.
is a different chapter.
But you
not
can but you can give him the Imperial Fist.
That's not canon.
I do I like the Imperial Fist better than the Ultramarines, but I
Now,
like.
so each of these chapters, like, they only vary very slightly. They all like are based on that original codex. Then they just kind of adapt it to each thing.
Sort
or
of.
How does that work?
Depends on again which version of the code, the rules, and how greedy GW is being. Because when they used to have like a bunch of individual codexes for each chapter, and they've kind of pared that down a little bit more and more. Blood Angels, Space Wolves, completely different operating tactics.
Oh, too many.
Oof.
Too many.
And these are the guys that are going to get buck wild too. There it goes. Oh, I think he killed him.
Oh yeah, I killed him. What do I want to do?
But
Anything
then-
special? Nah, we're good. Let's just
There are still codex chapters that follow the codex, but to their own specs, like the White Scars and the. I hate that they did this to the Black Templar, but the Black Templar are technically a codex chapter, but they're not. They completely ignore them.
I mean, that's a really rad sounding name. Why are they not?
So because of the weird naming conventions, people can harness the power of the warp. They're called psychers, even though that's not really technically psychic ability. It's warp, but they're called psychers.
Oh, I love that smoke coming off my bolter.
Isn't that great?
Rad. Yeah, I didn't notice that. Now that we're moving on the train, that's actually a really good effect.
Yeah. But the Black Templar hate psychers. They refuse to use them.
Okay.
And and in most cases refuse to work with them unless they know that they're super pure.
Okay.
Like the Grey Knights.
What is happening?
You're about to fight that ship.
After I kill this idiot.
Yeah.
Oh, I just ruined probably some of my cover there.
This is a
didn't
plasma cannon.
I? Okay.
Oh, that's the one you vent
RB
heat.
to
Okay.
vent heat. Oh, okay. It's like a launchy thing.
So vent heat before it overheats.
Oh, but I cannot turn it around all the way. That's okay.
Because
Cool.
you could pop it off, but then you have limited ammunition.
Which is never a good thing.
Plasma guns OP in the game. At least they were. I haven't played the new edition, so I'm not sure how they've changed that. Yeah, you need to get off the turret. Get
yeah.
off.
Oop. How am I supposed to regen?
Just pop your fury. That'll regen your health.
Okay.
Also.
Can I do that? Oh, I can't do it in the turret. That's right. I remember.
But you can try and Vengeance launch it.
We'll just heal.
Vengeance launch that thing. See if you can do some explosive damage. And your health full. And then, yeah.
That's really good. I like that. That's pretty good.
Is that pretty satisfying? Stomp. Get him. Give him the B.
Gotta get my mad tap on.
Yeah.
Get wrecked.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's jump back to yon turret.
Also,
oh no, he's on the wrong side.
And so also, the Black Templars do not follow that restriction of 1,000 Space Marines. They said, screw, oh, you're about to die.
Oh, get off. Man, that takes so long.
Yeah, you got to be right on that.
I don't know this boss fight yet.
It's smoking pretty good there.
Oh, and I missed him.
Yeah, you're continuing to miss him. I say get up. Yeah, now give him the business. Keep firing, keep firing. Go. They did not like that.
Oh.
Roll away if you need to.
There we
Nice.
go.
Get that health back quickly.
It's nerve-wracking.
Yeah. Woo. Oh, you still have 2 bombs on there.
Nice.
It's on the no. It's on the ship. Tap reload twice. Yeah.
I got him now. Oh, gosh.
It's a nice try.
It was looking good.
Yes. Nice.
Yeah, suck it, dude.
I'd like that dead center one to be the one that killed him, but you know.
That would have been too perfect.
Yeah.
You
You could also
rip
rip that plasma turret off.
At this point, it might be worth it. My health is so low, though. If he starts shooting me at all, I'm done. Can I just shoot him with my...
I mean, you should be able to.
I wish numbers popped off.
Also, your Fury's back.
Destroy them!
Guys, dropping.
Yes. Where are you, fools? Come on, no. I've popped my Fury. I
Hey,
need
they-
to use it.
They came from behind.
Little camera wonkiness in it, but...
Yeah. You need to get somebody down. There it is. Get on him. Get on him.
Not stealing this kill from me, you tools. Oh, no. There
nice.
it is. There it is.
Hammer that B.
That means 2 things. All right, cool.
Get your shield back and then make a charge for that turret, I suppose. This is
The time has come.
I kind of struggled with. And then tear it off.
Gosh, that takes so long.
Also, you can charge it now, I guess. But wait.
We duck behind here, get my shield back.
Oh!
Dick.
Oh, still infinite
move.
ammo, though. I would just nuke these troops when they drop down. Because nice. That guy was like, no, I got you, boss.
Oh, I needed that. Oh, well.
You'll be fine.
Where's Duder?
It's over, right.
There he is.
Oh, maybe he's not on fire. Maybe that's just his engine exhaust. Because orcs. Oh, no.
Oh, no, it's totally on fire.
Flaming eye, flaming eye.
Vent real quick. I really don't want to do this again.
No, you don't.
Playing it safe. I apologize if it's boring.
No, it's fine. I should be throwing out more facts here.
Yeah. Hit me with some hot orc facts.
Ooh. Orcs are not really my thing, but oh, I know. Here's a fun one. That ship flies because the orcs believe it will fly. Also, it goes fast because it's red. Because orcs have this kind of latent group psychic ability that manifests, like their warp power is that their communal belief in a thing makes a thing work, even if it's like they could literally take a pile of scrap and make it into an automobile, some form of automobile, and then when they paint it red, it goes faster because all orcs just inherently believe that red is a fast color. So that's why you get the kind of ramshackle giddiness of.
Oh gosh, finally.
Good job. See, that works. The power of 40k lore compels it.
Yes.
Also, you broke the battering ram.
That was rad, though.
Yeah, that's a good fight. It's a good fight.
Not a lot of health packs thrown at me, though.
No. They expected you to use tactics that time.
Tactics. This isn't a tactics game. What do you think we're doing?
Part 2. The Inquisitor. Yep.
Rad.
Also, we should just
Part
watch
11.
this opening bit and probably...
Yeah, that'll be an episode.
Yeah, it'll be a fantastic episode, I think. You're out of vengeance rounds.
Oh no, out of ammo.
Some Imperial Guard units made it here after all. They cannot hold
I'm
for
glad they
long.
made it.
Also, look up.
We must hurry.
Oh.
No, okay, we're not to the...
I mean, this is like
Yeah.
cool looking construction yard.
Okay. Also, that nice
pretty-
Mechanicus logo hanging out there on the side of that building.
Oh, is that what that is?
That's the Mechanicus logo. Mm-hmm.
Ah, yeah, that's very nice.
It's Mechanicus. Proper
Mechanicus.
Latin. Adeptus Mechanicus is the official name. They're the tech priests.
They just build stuff.
Yes. So let's
Right on.
Let's go. Do you want to go hit that to get our next objective?
Get our next objective and call it.
Yeah, it's a bit of a cutscene here. Give them a little bit of
Little something visual to go out on.
little bit of plot.
Oh yeah,
That's a servo skull. So there's a human brain in there.
that's wild.
What is that servo skull doing?
Passing butter.
Trying to deliver this must be damaged.
Oh, that's creepy.
Interesting.
Like you're a thick slab of meat.
Position doing here?
We're about to find out.
We'll talk about the Inquisition later.
Yeah.
Mr. Drogan, I need urgent assistance at manufacturer of a jacket. They're after the experimental device. The device is safe for the time being. I drew them off. Now I'm trapped.
That dude's had some work done.
Yep.
You must keep the device out of enemy hands, or he'll be unstoppable. I needed more time. I was nearly ready.
I'm Space Marines. You said weapon. I'm interested. Keep going.
Mental weapon. We need to find the Inquisitor before the Orcs do. Keep moving. Remain
Right on.
All right. Well, that's a little bit of teaser of where we're
Yeah,
going.
a little teaser. We're gonna go meet an Inquisitor, and I have no idea what Inquisitors are, so that'll be fun.
The Inquisition. That'll take us a bit of
Yes,
time to
the
get through.
Inquisition, because we know how well those have gone.
Yes.
Right on. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for joining us for another episode of Space Marine, and we'll be back soon with more exciting 40K lore
Yeah.
and chainsawing dudes in half.
And fun. Y'all have a good one.
Catch you later.